Damn it. Welcome back on my channel. As you could see at the very beginning of this video, I tried to make my first segmented ring project, but it was a complete failure. So this is the ring, and I have another 8 of this, which not the perfect angle, so actually you can see through the in between the segments, which is not very ideal if you're trying to do a close segmented project. So I'm not going to use these segments this time. However, I'm not going to throw them away. I will use this for a future project. But to get this segmented ring right, I built this Wedgie sled out of some MDF, and I have some hardwood at the back with some ring nut to secure it in position. Very simple. This is for a Wedgie for 12 segmented ring. You place it in, lock it in, put it on the table saw, and you can start cutting your segments. And as I did a few trial run, it does give a very good 360-degree ring, which is perfect for our project. So that's what we're gonna do today. So without any further ado, let's start cutting some segments. But as always, before we do that, please smash that subscribe button so you won't miss any of my future project, which is keep going to come over the coming weeks, months and years. So let's crack on now. Are you ready for the showtime? Our first ever segmented turning. It's done and it looks for the first time, it looks very cool, very cool. Obviously, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, with the Wedgie sled, we managed to achieve the perfect ring. So I can't see any major gaps in between the segments. Also with the veneers, it was glued fairly well together. A few learnings on the way. Obviously, you might have asked the question why I didn't show how did I glue this all together, because it was an awful setup. I started to do on my lathe, which was a complete failure. I just couldn't really align to make sure it's centered. So I ended up gluing on the floor, putting different weight on it. It was an absolute mess. So I said, I'm not gonna show this and teach and show the best practice or good practice for anyone, because it wasn't. I just had to improvise. But in the future project, I will make sure I have a better setup, so at least I can share how did I do that. Also, I was so excited to glue this together. So this is where I did my second mistake. I glued the whole walls together, and I had a big question: how am I gonna hollow the inside? So obviously I didn't want to take this apart. It was everything glued together. That was actually the following day when the glue already cured. So if you look inside, there are some part, especially the bottom half, which isn't hollowed out, so you can actually still see the veneers and you can see the different segments as it layers up. So next time, again, a big learning, I will do halfway through, I will hollow the inside, then do the second part and then glue together. If you do a ball, obviously there's a little bit different, because you can just glue together all the rings and then you can just hollow the inside in one go. Just don't have the right tool to make sure that I can reach all the way through at the bottom and start hollowing nicely. So yeah, it is a little bit of a learning again. But next time I know, and hopefully we will avoid to do the same mistake once again. So hopefully you enjoy this video as well. I have some good pictures taken at the end as well. Make sure you watch it, and as I mentioned, hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of my future projects. In the meantime, thank you for watching, keep safe, and see you back in a few days.